Hey, what's going on, guys? It is 83 here, and I was just want to talk about some stuff that I'm personally going through. It's nothing crazy, nothing um nothing wild. But get to the point. It's about like a video game buying addiction. Yeah, I know it's a weird subject to go over while I'm playing a video game. Um, but I want to go over that because I started to I was laying down one day and I'm like, man, I mean, I've thought about this over and over and over so many times, and I'm like, man, I got all these video games. I can't get rid of them. I can't sell them. I'm stuck with them. And it just hit me, it's like, I gotta calm down. I have to try to calm down, but I kind of still can't. Like I've maintained a little bit better from from 2016 is when I kind of started touching that digital only era, where I started just getting digital only games. I still was getting physical games till about 2020. I think I completely stopped, um, getting any of that. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing this while I talk about this, just to have something in the background. So you're not just looking at a blank screen or looking at me while I speak about this. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to speak about it. I know it's probably nothing like crazy, it's nothing serious, but I mean it can affect your money. So yeah, I guess it is kind of serious. And sorry if I sound just off. This is unscripted. I don't script things down or nothing like that. Oh shit, I just do what I just do what I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, yeah. I was actually looking on Google, and yeah, there's some other stuff on Reddit. This guy had actually 650 games between Steam, PS4, and Switch or something like that, and I was like, holy crap! Like, I'm kind of up there. I'm at, let me see. So I actually have a PS5. With the PS4 games, I have a hard drive, external hard drive. So total with that, I have 318 games. I think about 200 of those games I actually have downloaded on my internal and external. And then with my Xbox, I actually have 132 games. I have a Series S, but yeah, I have, between that, the internal and the 2 terabyte I think I have for the Xbox and the PS4, PS5. I mean, I have a 6 terabyte hard drive, so I have a lot more games that I'm usually just playing. And I have them all on here, and I have fun. I have fun with these games. Like a lot of the games that I don't really even touch or play are the games that are usually on sale. Um, Usually when games are on sale is when I end up buying an excessive amount of games. So, uh, they could be 50 to 90% off, and I'm getting a pretty good deal. But then again, I probably won't touch them, or I probably will play them for a few hours. Like one example, I bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I bought the complete edition, which came with all the DLC, including that Ragnarok DLC. I think I got it for about $50, and I put probably a good, I think 40 or 50 hours on there, somewhere between there. But with that game being just so massive, I didn't. I guess I didn't really get a complete much compared to what people have done. Um, Anyways, I'm getting off subject. See, I'm gonna probably do this probably a few times. I don't know. um, but yeah, I've been basically it kind of started at 2016, and as the years went by, I basically just started just getting more and more digital games, and
Heads up, hostile presence. Hey, we got a grunt with a submachine gun. Close to the camp entrance.
sorry, I get distracted so easily. So yeah, I started just kept going and going, but usually with me, it's games on sales. So and I'm not and I'm gonna just say this, but I'm not saying I'm any better. It's really not on gotcha stuff, you know. It's not on mobile games. So um,
Enemy activity nearby. Eyes on the soldier with the submachine gun. There, by the container.
but yeah, I've probably spent like $15 on like a mobile game before, but you know, it was uh, probably a season pass or something. Other than that, I really didn't care. You know, I didn't spend too much more than that. Um, but like, I've just realized I have all these games and I've barely put time into a lot of them, and it just makes me like, you know, when I was just sitting there, I'm like, man, I have all these games. Like, why do I have all these games? You know, because you know, when I'm gone, like, they're just gonna be these games. I don't know who's gonna, no one's gonna be able to access them unless I give my account to a family member or something. You know, so like, I feel like hopefully I get to, you know, stay alive for a long time and I'm able to catch up on this backlog I have, because really from now on I'm trying my best to not buy any more too many more games that are on sale, because like when I buy games on sale I end up buying, you know, a pretty good amount. Whoa. And I just download them and they just sit there, you know, so it just but see, I'm getting off point again. I'm probably the worst person to speak about pretty much any type of subject. um, but yeah, I've have all these games. I barely touch. Pretty much the ones that are I buy super cheap. I won't touch them, but I do want them. You know, I look at trailers and I'm all like kind of hyped in my head, and then you know, then I start playing it, and then I'm like, yeah, I need to get back to the game I, you know, paid more money for, or something like that. And that's just how it is. Even with this game that I've been trying to upload on, it's been really hard for me concentrating on to upload. Mostly because it can be pretty difficult. You know, it's a real time strategy, so haven't played one of those in probably since like '97 or something like that, '98. And but yeah, I've been actually having fun with that, and I bought that game for about $15. So I've been getting a little bit better about how I'm dealing with that. But again, I have a backlog from like 2017, 2018, 2019. You know, just buying games on super cheap. Even up till like a month ago, I bought some games. You know, I probably spent like $50, but it would have been probably originally $200 if I would have bought those games, you know, at full price when they first came out or something. So, you know, it's not like I'm buying games full price and just not, um, doing anything with them. It's not like I'm just spending a whole bunch of money, much more money than you know, and not touching it. Um, some of them I just try out, kind of leave it there. Eventually, I do sometimes get back into it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get better at organizing. I acknowledge that what I'm doing is not good. But again, I guess it's probably better than buying a whole bunch of, microtransactions and stuff like that. I mean, I buy like the season passes and all that stuff. Of course, when these games are on like sale and stuff. Um, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling on, man. If anyone does watch this, I'm sorry. If anyone has any feedback on how I can present talking or better understanding to you, let me know. Because I don't usually even talk this much anyway. I usually, in the last 7, 8 days, I've talked to like 2 people with maybe a total of 200 words. So, um, yeah. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just speak about that, and I try to plan on trying to get better. Like for 2024, I really just want to get Dragon's Dogma. Maybe I might get that, but for sure, one of my favorite franchise, Final Fantasy. That whole franchise is like my favorite. My mom got me into it back in '97 or '90, maybe I think it was I think it was '97, and it was she had rented Final Fantasy VII from Blockbuster at that time. And you know, just after that I got into it. So those games from Square Enix for sure I'd pretty much end up getting all the time. And I actually played through them. So like this year, so any game that I am familiar with or is a good friend or a favorite franchise or that I played back in the day, which pretty much it's going to be a franchise a lot of y'all played. Because like this year I ended up getting Resident Evil 4 remake,
Helicopter incoming.
Final Fantasy 16, and Remnant 2. Which Remnant 2 is more of a kind of one of those late franchises I got into back in 2018. I got into Remnant from the Ashes. That game the first one I spent a good almost like 250 hours on. And then Remnant 2, haven't even played the DLC yet, but I have put in about probably a good 150 hours so far. But that was one of the games I played or paid a full price. So typically, if it's a game I pay full price on, I'm definitely playing it because I'm like to me in my head I paid a lot of money for it. Pre-ordered it, which I rarely do. I rarely do pre-orders. I've gotten burnt on some of them. I did pre-order Cyberpunk on PS4, so man, I was somehow I still beat that game with almost the 30 crashes I had going on playing that game. But but yeah, I wish I could show my games list, but then if I go to the main menu screen, it'll shut off the recording because I'm recording from the system itself. I don't have a computer or nothing. So yeah, and but yeah, in the last month or so, I've still bought some games on sale, and I'm like, man, why am I doing this? I keep building up a backlog, but I've been getting them cheaper. I've been getting like shorter games. I've been getting indie games.
With a submachine gun at the checkpoint.
I've been trying to get like just smaller, cheaper games, and just
Drone is airborne.
so I'm not overwhelmed because I'm pretty much still overwhelmed. And the issue with that is that
I see a second target. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Copy. Relaying enemy locations now.
the issue with that is that I keep building up, and I keep running out of space on even all the hard drives I do have.
Buckle up, people. I'm in. Let's go.
See. But yeah, I don't really have a count of all the games I've beaten and not beaten or even tried, which for the most part I've tried probably most of the games, probably like 90% of the games I've at least tried. I know for sure I have like Assassin's Creed, like 2, 3, I think there's another one, forgot the name, but I haven't even played those. I think I've beaten Unity and Origins, and I know those aren't even. Everyone tells me those aren't good ones at all. Oh shit! I'm not paying attention.
Going on.
But yeah, ah. Yeah, it's time to get out of here. Shit. But yeah. Damn it! I already know someone's probably gonna make fun of me saying yeah, but yeah. Um,
No hay actividad enemiga en la última posición conocida. Intentando retomar contacto.
yeah, I'm thinking about all these games I have. Sometimes, like when I'm playing a game, I'm like, and it makes me stop wanting to play one game because I feel like pressured in my head. Like I feel pressure. Oh man, I should hurry up and beat this game because I have all these games in my backlog. And that's my fault. That's really all me. It's like, why do I put myself through this?
Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos.
You know,
Perdimos contacto. We're clear on this side. Salgan del servicio.
definitely not a good feeling. I don't even, I know most people are probably like, what the fuck? Why are you feeling like this? I mean, I probably just have issues, I don't know, some people probably don't. They can probably just not give a damn. There's a lot of things I can not give a damn about, but this always kind of comes it back in my mind, to where I'm like, man, I need to hurry up and play this. Like this game, I technically have beaten the story, but somehow I skipped like parts of the like you can literally skip parts of the story of this game and just go and kill the final boss and you're done. So I like legit like this game. I think I've pretty much beaten. It's been a few years, but let me see if I can go back onto yeah. So like this is the main bad dude right there, El Sueño, And I literally have one, two, I have five characters that, five bosses, as they call them, that I have not beaten yet. And one guy I haven't even figured out who he is. But again, I've pretty much beaten the story mode, but I haven't completed it, so I guess I haven't really technically beaten it or completed it. Plus, there's just so much loot to try to find. Of course, everything's not level based, thankfully. Um, I've had this game since release date. I think it was like 2017, maybe. I can't remember. I think it was 2017, possibly, when I got this. Maybe 2016. But yeah, man, I'm terrible at this topic. But I hope people are kind of trying to notice what I'm trying to talk about. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's worse gaming addictions than what I'm doing. I mean, I know there's those gotcha games. Those, I've seen like really bad stories about those. Um, you know, so, ooh, shit, smoking, hot boxing. But, yeah, yeah, the gotcha games, they got you. Um, oh shit, I wish I could. Yeah, so I have all these games. I'm hoping I can like at least beat most of them by the time I get much older, to where I'm not able to even play games. You know, I want to get old and just relax one day, and hopefully before then I can beat these games. Um, all right, I think I'm gonna switch over to another game. Yeah, so I was looking up these symptoms of, and I'm not gonna go 100% on what it says, but over the game buying addiction. Basically, uh, behaviors of 12 months or longer, which I've, dealt with. So lack of control over time spent gaming, prioritizing gaming over interests, important tasks, and responsibilities. That's kind of bad. Um, Continued doing so despite negative consequences. Uh, yeah, it affects your social life, work life, school life. Using video games to escape negative emotions. I'm not sure about that. Some other are kind of bad. Obsessive thinking about video or internet game news, which I'm interested in, listening to, but I'm not like freaking choosing that over like work or something else. Poor work performance and strained relationships. No, that's probably not me. Poor concentration or motivation. Probably for me to beat the game or so, or beat certain games. Lack of social engagement outside of gaming communities. Oh yeah, that's definitely me. Um, Anxiety or depression. Probably. Isolation. Yeah, for sure. Decline in physical health and hygiene. No, I'm gonna say a no on that for me. Digital eye strain. Yeah, I have noticed my eye strain is getting a little blurry sometimes. That was just some stuff I found on Google about that. Um, So yeah, I mean, I've tried. I'm trying. I'm definitely gonna try to just get over it. You know. But if anyone deals with it, you know, uh, all I can say is I hope
The Council of
you can
Humanity
get
has a
over it.
message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, so if anyone dealing with it, man, I'm sorry. Like, I can't really tell you to stop because I can't even stop. But I'm not spending like $60 per game and not, playing it. If I'm spending $60 or, sadly, for Starfield, I bought the $100 edition. And, like, I mean, I did play that game for about 144 hours. So I definitely did play it a lot. But after that, I just got burnt out and I just got bored because, it was just definitely super hyped up. And, it was definitely, yeah, turn that down.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it?
Wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
But yeah, I know I'm mumbling and jumbling over and over again.
There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Oh. So yeah, sorry, I'm just like off and on like speaking. I just get distracted too easily, and I do apologize for that. I can understand if someone doesn't want to stick around watching this because they're like, "What the heck is this guy talking about?" So yeah, like I said, I have 318 games for PlayStation and Xbox 132, which I have purchased. This isn't like PS Plus games. This isn't none of that. This isn't none of the free demos or whatever. This is just straight games I bought. I mean, and again, like I said, I don't really purchase like full price games often. I mean, it has to either be like Final Fantasy, basically like a Square Enix title, like Nier Automata here. I pretty much bought this full price, but I've spent a lot of good time on here.
This sand sure is slippery.
And
we've got enemies up.
So, yeah, if anyone else deals with this, man, leave a comment below. Just tell me, you ain't gotta tell me nothing really. Just say, hey, or just hi, whatever, or don't say anything at all. It's fine. I would probably try to do a revised video of this. Much better, just straight up speaking instead of, because I am like literally getting distracted just playing this and trying to speak. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else much to say. I do know I have like a few games, like I have some on PlayStation, I have some, like I have like double purchases, like, because at one point I had an Xbox One, the fat version. I had that at first, so I ended up buying like Mortal Kombat 10, the Metro series, Witcher 2, Witcher 3, and Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. I ended up having those for like Xbox first. And then when I transitioned to PlayStation, when I went over to PlayStation, I sold my Xbox One. I didn't have that no more, so I ended up, kind of double dipping into these games again. And, it's just spending more money. Of course, at that time, I think those games were on sale. So,
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
but I mean, I just wanted to really just kind of get this off my chest. I mean, it kind of feels somewhat good because I know I'm not really explaining or making it understanding probably too easily to probably anyone. So I do apologize again for that. I'm sleepy, and then I already have like a bad ADHD problem.
Think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Oh shit. What am I? Okay. What difficulty am I on? I think I'm on easy or something. I don't know, I'm just leveled up. I'm on hard, yeah, but no, last time I was on very hard, they like, if you're on very hard, they basically like one hit kill you, or two hit kill you or something. I think it was one hit. This is crazy. Like, that difficulty spike is just like, hard is like nothing, and then you pick very hard and it's like, what the heck, man? Yeah, so I just hope one day I can kind of get over all this and just. I mean, right now, lately, I've been pretty much enjoying, uh, you know,
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
but so far I haven't really felt like pressure. You know, I've been uploading a Spellforce 3, you know, somewhat consistently for the most part. That game is it can actually it gets me pretty frustrated. It can be pretty frustrating at times. I'm just glad you can pause because if it was like off online or something, I would definitely not be playing it.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
So at least I caught a game that catch my interest because usually I think I've uploaded a few games and then I'm just like, man, I'm not gonna upload anymore of that one. Some games are way too long. I thought this game was gonna be shorter, Spellforce 3, and it's a little bit longer. So kind of like I haven't been uploading so far.
Analysis.
Not today yet. I was doing a lot of side quests.
Large numbers of humans resided inside.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of side quests that
By names such as
some would take 2, 3, 4 hours. Like it depends on how long I was kind of grinding there for. So
mail notification received from access point.
it was it's good though. It's good, you know. I bought that game for about $15. They did have some DLC, but I'm probably gonna wait for it to go on sale or um, just wait till I'm good money wise and all that stuff to get it, and then I can probably upload that. But I think the next game I'll upload will probably be a lot shorter, or try to be. I think I want to upload the game Forgive Me Father, which is like a Paper Mario first person shooter type deal. But it's bloody and gory as heck. Very fast paced, like Doom. So, oh man, I can't get that. But yeah, hopefully, I don't know, maybe I should commentary a little bit more. I don't know, maybe it's boring being silent. I don't know. I think the gaming or YouTube gaming has definitely changed because there's a few I followed back in the day, well, not back in the day, but back in like 2015 that are still going, and they got, you know, I think one's called MK Icing Fire. He just strictly just silent gameplay, but he usually gets his games early, and like, so he'll have videos out, you know, like the day before or week before of the game it gets released, or if it's DLC, he probably has to wait. And then there's another guy named Rad Brad. He's way more talkative, but he has like 13 million subs. But he's usually pretty upbeat dude. I like his channel. So always super positive, even on the worst games. All right, where am I at? All right. No, you don't. But yeah, I'm really, I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth remake. I definitely, you know, I'm a OG fan of 7, so I remember my mom getting that from Blockbuster for me.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here. There it goes!
They don't give up. Run.
But yeah, I know this video's gonna suck. I'm probably gonna have the topic of what I talked about, but I'm not really talking about it. After 20 minutes, I kind of get quiet, so I do apologize. I guess there's not too much to talk about. Man, like, I know there's some ways to avoid it. There's, you know, take your debit card off, all that stuff. Don't have internet, which is would really suck because, you know, nowadays all these games have patches and updates before you even start on day one. You know, you have patches. So I wouldn't even know what to do with, you know, with no internet. Well, I guess I can't stretch this subject too long. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off, and I'll try to talk about it better next time, or maybe I'll just try to talk about something else, you know, while I game, and try not to get distracted. But anyways, if you watch, thanks. And if you're going through this, I hope things get better. I hope things get better for me. I think it will, since I've been, you know, acknowledged for it for a while. Honestly, it sucks because I wish some of these games I could resell, or just, you know, because there's someone out there that probably has a PS2, PS3 or something, and probably has one game, you know, and then I have all hundreds of games right here, just kind of waste, you know. I mean, they're not a waste, but as of now, as in this time, this month, this, you know, next year, I might not even play them. Hopefully I'll get to them, but well, till then, y'all have a good one. Bye.